bring up our last guest of the day, who's also flying in from Texas herself, which I'm kind of curious about how that's going and how it went. We're going to be talking with Harlee Case about the art of being yourself through social media and branding. She's the co-founder of Ladies of Paradise and Lady J's and the lead vocalist for her band New Constellations. So please welcome Harlee Case.
Hello. Hi, Lisa.
What's up, Harlee?
I'm so excited to be here. So thank you so much for having me.
100%. So you just literally flew in from Texas this morning.
I did. And actually, I was just listening to her and I was like, oh my gosh, I was in Austin. I should have went to the store. I have really messed out. It was my first time there and it was really, really awesome. I actually got to play at a hemp cup there. It's really cool to see people gathering together and trying to push forward and normalize cannabis and hemp. And yeah, it was really inspiring. My business partner, Jade, is from Texas. And so we've been going there a lot the last couple years. And it's been really cool to watch it unfold.
That is so awesome. Congratulations on everything that's been going on for you and Ladies of Paradise and Lady J's and also your band. You're coming out with new music and it's just been so cool to watch you grow and change and evolve in the space. And we're so excited to have you with us. And so I'm gonna pop off here, but we're so excited to hear what you have to share about the art of being yourself, which is like a practice in and of itself, right? It's like, who am I? And then how do I translate that to like the outside world? So we're really excited to hear from you.
Thanks, Lisa. I really appreciate it. So, hi, everyone. I'm Harlee Case. I know Lisa just gave an introduction of me, which I'm super, super grateful to be here. Lisa and Sam were really big inspirations to me and my business partner, Jade, when we first got in the industry. We're both in Portland, Oregon, and they were throwing events. And yeah, it just was really incredible to see this community of women really banding together. And yeah, so I'm really, really stoked to be here. I'll give you a short intro of who I am. I grew up in Southern Oregon, which is one of the best places to grow outdoor cannabis. So it's been pretty cool for me just watching the switch, watching the state become legal and everything that's happened with that. I've always been really into music and color and women and being an entrepreneur. Before I did Ladies of Paradise, I had a vintage clothing store for a while. And then luckily, my business partner and I, well, Ladies of Paradise was hers before I came on with her, but she had this really brilliant idea of spotlighting women in the industry. And it was the first year that legalization happened here in Oregon. And we were just seeing all these incredible women that were getting just no light shine on them at all. And they were so brilliant and just paving the way and just quietly. And so we started doing these really wacky photo shoots of people, of growers in ball gowns and in extraction facilities. And we got a lot of attention really quickly because it was really the beginning of that you started to see branding even in cannabis. And so they're like, what are these girls even doing? Which we were really stoked that being ourselves and just coming forward with our wacky ideas resonated with people. We quickly met this girl named Leanna who was really interested in events. And we first started throwing our own events. We literally would empty out our entire house and put beds into closets. It was pretty wild, and make just whole art installations. We would go to the bins. If you're not familiar with that, it's like a Goodwill by the pound. We had no money at all, but we were like, we're going to do this. So we would be going to the bins constantly, shoveling out whatever we could find to create these really eccentric themed parties. We did 13 going on 30 one time, Cowboys versus Aliens. It was a really, really fun journey. We like to call ourselves the queens of pivot because as different people came onto our team, we were 5 and 6 women at a couple different points. But whatever interest kind of sparked us, kind of led us in different directions. And if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. And so we'd be like, all right, it's time to pivot. What are we doing next? And that's been really, one of the greatest joys of my life, getting to work with a team of women. I'm also really, really pumped. I started a band a couple years ago, and that's been a really huge passion of mine. And I stopped doing it for a while because work kind of takes over your life sometimes. So I'm really grateful to get to spend so much time doing that these days. But I want to start off this little talk with a couple deep breaths. My first point is slowing down. So first of all, I just want to say that it's really incredible that even though we're not all here together, like all of our energy is focused on the same things and focusing on healing and legalization and women and changing the world. And we could be doing anything. We could really be not giving a shit about any of this. And we all are here. And so I think it's really, really beautiful. And so I think we'll do 3 rounds. We'll do breathing in 3 seconds, hold for 5, and then 5 out. And I want us to all think about how proud of ourselves we are for being here at all. So we'll hold on to that while we take these deep breaths. Okay. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. So I wanted to start with that because I ran myself literally into the ground owning this business because I was not slowing down at all. And I truly think that how to know yourself and to be yourself is to know yourself. And to know yourself is to spend time getting to know yourself. And you have to slow down to do that. Meditating has been a huge swing for me, and just like understanding that like running a million miles a minute and like this industry is so fast paced and there is so much to be done at any given moment. But if you can't know where you're going or have a very clear idea of who you want to be and what you're trying to say, then at least what happened to me is you just get caught up in what everyone else has to say. And I don't think it hits as hard. And so I think there are a couple things that you should really know about yourself before starting a business. And then also like as the years go by in a business or even just like personal branding through social media. So the first thing is knowing your dream. And I know that the world really likes to tell us that there's a lot of safe things that we should do. And there's a lot of things that might be, just like the things that might make the most money or with the most stability. And I'm here to tell you that that's bullshit. At least in my experience, I think that the voice inside your head that tells you that there's this little tiny thing, like for me, it was I love to sing. I need to just be singing. And whatever it is for you, do it. Because we're all going to get burnt out, definitely, in whatever we're doing. But if you have like that dream, that fire inside of you, that real lust for life or what you're doing, it shows. And I think that it makes people a lot more interested in what you have to say because it's inspiring for people to know themselves and to know their dreams and to be going after it. I really feel that that's like a part of my hugest purpose is really trying to encourage people to follow their dreams and do really what they want to do instead of just what the world might tell you to do. The second thing is knowing your mission, knowing your boundaries, knowing your morals. I have literally started sectors of this business, one being day trip extracts, and shut it down because we don't want to produce plastic. And boundaries, like there will always be a cheaper way to get things done. And if you don't know where you stand, you will get trampled. That is just the way that it is. And so I think really spending time dialing it in and redialing it in, why you're here, what you have to say, what's going on, like what is the reason why you're waking up and saying what you're even saying on social media. The next thing is knowing your worth. I think this is a really hard world that we live in, truly. And it's just like not really even fair, I feel, the way that we're expected to run around like crazy and to these standards that are just like, oh, they're so hard. And social media is such a really hard one because, and I'm guilty of this as well, it is just this highlight reel. And I'm really trying myself to show more of those like moments where you fail, because we're all constantly, you know, having big successes and then crashing and again and again and again. And that's just the way that life is, I think. And I think that it's really incredible to put that out there in the world and to let people see it. Knowing your worth it's like honestly one of the most important things in the world. There's no ceiling to what you can do. And I mean, since I'm teaching one on how to be yourself, I'll just be myself here. And like, I completely believe that we live in a thought-based reality and that like we're co-creating what is happening in our world. And so if we're not sitting back and really believing like, I deserve to live the life that I want, I deserve to make these changes, I deserve it, I can do it. If someone else can do it, I can do it. And I think that I think it's incredibly powerful for us to have that. Your authenticity and like knowing who you are and shining that out is something that no one else can have. Your authenticity is your superpower. Like we all see the trends that are coming and going all the time, and we can get on that train for sure. And I definitely have, but it doesn't stand out. It doesn't make people wonder what you have that they don't, or what's going on with you. Because I mean, I truly think that we all have this like deep rooted sparkle that is just like dying to get out. And I think on social media that there's so many trends going on all the time. It's hard sometimes to navigate. Like, am I just doing this because I'm supposed to do this? Or am I doing it because I truly believe that, like, I believe what I'm saying? And I've struggled with that a ton, honestly. It's really hard keeping up with even like the algorithms. Like TikTok is so crazy to me because it rewards you for how much you're on there. And so it's just teaching you that like if you stay on here massively and you post 10 videos a day, we'll show it over and over again. And that's just like so incredibly unhealthy, truly. But yeah, TikTok is a beast that I have yet to really understand at all. It's quite wild. My next point is work hard at your brand until it resonates with you. Like even oh my gosh, I get so much crap from our graphic designer about colors, because I'm like, it has to be the exact right colors. And it's like, your brand should be a reflection of who you are and what you like and what you are about, down to your fonts, to your colors, to what photos you're posting, what your captions are. Like it should be the most you thing that you can possibly do. Like that's the absolute best, the best thing that you can do is just be yourself. And yeah, if it doesn't resonate, like if it doesn't feel good inside of yourself to be saying what you're saying, then maybe it's like not even worth it to say it. And maybe even like posting 5 things compared to 1, and the 5 things are fluff because you feel like you have to, but 1 is really truly like how you were feeling and you put your heart into it. I think that it hits a lot harder. I think that people see through that. And social media, there's so much now. There's so much going on. And I think that like the people that we really follow and are interested in are the people that are really their heart's in it. And it's hard to have your heart in social media. I really do think that. And so not overdoing it is really, really crucial. Balance is massive with social media. I mean, it's literally designed to have us be addicted to it. And I've had my fair share of just scrolling like crazy, and it's not good. And so, I mean, I feel, oh my gosh, Keisha on our team, bless her little soul, had to run 5 Instagram accounts at one time. And you have to schedule your Instagram posts, because if you're spending too much time on there, it will it'll take away from the way you are in your real life. I truly believe that. And like, if you're spending time being happy in your real life and separating the social media part and even the work part, I think you're able to show up in your work and as yourself on social media so much more. You're spending too much time in there. I think it just like bogs down who you truly are. And my last one is connecting. Connecting with your community is crucial with building a brand and building a social media platform, but also just like being in the world. The group of girls that I work with, I'm so incredibly grateful because the ups and downs that have happened in this business are literally so massive I can't even express. And there have been times where we're working full time, times where everyone needs another job because we're not making enough money. And that's real. Owning a business is like really challenging. And I'm really really stoked to say every girl that is on our team owns a bit of our companies now because of the amount of effort that they put in. And if you have a dope support system that you literally love and they love you, it's like, it is such a game changer. And connecting with everyone you're working with is going to shine through into connecting on social media, connecting with people that are believing the same things as you. Like, it is so freaking cool to see the communities that have been created around cannabis in the last, 10 years, not nearly 10 years, but it's been going this way for 10 years for sure. And so I think putting your energy back into your community is really, really important. If you're expecting people to like and watch and share your stuff, you need to be going in there and interacting with them and showing people that you're supporting them, and like, not in a fake way either. Like, I remember there were times where I was like, okay, we'll go in and we'll say a compliment on different girls' pages or whatever. And that's just like, that doesn't work. It's like, you need to find people that you believe in what they're doing and their content is resonating with you, and you need to shine that back at them. Because I truly believe that like, this world is energetic and we have so much power in the energy that we give each other and we fuel each other up. And that can happen in a room or that can happen online and through social media. It's really cool. Yeah, so I hope that there's some tidbits in there that resonate with some of you. It's really cool that we all get to be ourselves and that we all can't be each other. That's really the only thing that we like have is always the ability to like shine your light that no one can, and no one can ever take that away from you, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to end this, except for I think I might be running over, but I'm going to play a song. My band is called New Constellations. This song is called Hot Blooded. I hope that you like it. The band's actually like electronic pop, but I can't do that right now. You've been crying, baby, it's not your fault. I've been dying, baby, all over your wall. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. I'm calling on the floor who said they loved you more. calling on that flower who said they loved you more. Baby, baby, I've been waiting for so long. Call me crazy, I think I'm what you're looking for. You've been out there setting the vibe. I wonder if you know my style. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. I'm calling on the floor who said they loved you more. Baby, baby, I've been waiting so long. Call me crazy, I think I'm what you're looking for. 'Cause you don't always feel alright. Coming out like it's on your mind. Hot blooded, you've been running around. You know you talk crazy when you try to get out. You know, yeah, my baby, yeah, you're coming around. You know I just like you, so let's tear this shit down. Feels so right though, I ain't got the time, so you can make it right, but please don't waste my time. And it feels so right though, I ain't got the time, so you can make it right, but please don't waste my time. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Lisa. I think you're on mute still.
Thank you. I'm like, I just thank you so much. How cool to get an acoustic version of Hot Blooded and like some behind the scenes there. That was really amazing. Amazing comments, lots of claps. In the chat box here, Chloe says, "Oh my God, your voice is gorgeous." I pulled some of these up as you were playing before, but I wanted to show you. So good. Lots of hearts and lots of claps. Yeah. Also, thank you so much for sharing about your, insight and wisdom and journey and like learning how to navigate yourself and your business. It is, as we all know, there's been a ton of pivots that we've all had to do because of different circumstances, and it's really in those moments where we really get clarity about like, okay, like what am I taking with me on this next version of what we're doing and what are we leaving behind? And it's a constant change.
It truly is. And I mean, I feel like it has to be too, because hopefully we're always evolving and picking up new pieces that are like, okay, this is in, this is out.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to also comment. I don't know if people have told you this, but you kind of look like Jem with the like pink hair and the like, the jacket stuff. And
I'm here for that.
It's like a Harlee Case doll.
You're so
Any last words of wisdom that we can pluck from this or you want to share?
I mean, I feel like I said it all, but truly, I really want to encourage everybody to like dig deep in the like themselves of what they like truly want to be doing, you know, because I think a lot of people aren't, and I think that like we can do what we want to do. So
And you can listen to that little voice inside and see where it takes you, you know, and that's really inspiring. So thank you so much for sharing and for being with us today, especially on the other side of your flight back. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, I love you guys and I love everything that you do. I'm really grateful to get to be here with you.